let's talk about this Nintendo Direct, which is on the 12th of this month, so 2 days from now. Remember the old Direct? So this will not be discussing mobile games or NX. Remember they always had to put that little caption at the bottom. This is the first Direct. I guess we had the Fire Emblem one, but this is pretty much the first one. So they said information on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS and a new Nintendo Direct presentation focused mainly on ARMS and Splatoon 2. So that's curious that it's just mainly going to be that, but there'll also be some other information.
Yeah, so they shouldn't have left that door open because people are like, oh, they're gonna have this and this and that and all this and that.
Yeah, so what do you think will be some of the non-ARMS Splatoon 2 kind of stuff? Like I asked this in the chat, so I mean Nintendo 3DS is listed, so obviously they're gonna talk about something, but what do you think? Fire Emblem?
Yeah, Pikmin and Fire Emblem, those are the only 2 games I can think of.
And then any chance of like mentioning Zelda DLC update? I mean, what do you guys expect? I guess
maybe.
Robert?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, because they've told us specific things before, but then they've shown a lot of other stuff actually in other directions.
I think Robert doesn't care as long as he's getting more Splatoon 2 stuff. He don't give a shit about nothing else right now.
I'm just trying to think. I was trying to think of anything else they might.
Hey man, we might get some system update related stuff.
The stability.
Yeah, we'll get some more. Yeah, make some more stable consoles.
What about the online stuff? You think it'll be mentioned?
No, I don't think so.
I think that'll be a part of E3. I think that'll be an E3.
That'll be an E3 blowout. Along with new games, you can now play online with voice chat. Pick up your phone.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. They're gonna be going on Splatoon ideas, Splatoon details, and not talk about online stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be kind of weird. So
yeah, that'd be kind of weird because you would think one of the big focuses would be talking about playing with friends.
Well, here's my question. Do you think we're gonna get release dates for either of those games?
Oh, I guarantee there has to be release dates. Like I would be shocked if there wasn't.
I think for ARMS, not
for ARMS, definitely. Splatoon might still be a month. They'll tell you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah,
because ARMS is supposed to come out before Splatoon, and I would ARMS. Okay, well, just a generalized question. Do you think those games will be out before E3?
No,
I think ARMS will be.
We'll do predictions after.
Oh, okay.
So what do you? All right, ARMS. Obviously, they just did a couple weeks ago. They did like character videos that were pretty cool, and they only showed the ones we already seen. And they did. Do you expect more characters in this Direct?
Yes.
For ARMS?
Yeah.
That's weird because what if they only have those? It's like 5 of them, right?
It's a $60 game. It better have more than those.
5. The game's already a fail. I mean, it's already gonna. I think.
Yeah, that's just insulting.
That's worse than no voice chat in Splatoon. I think that would be.
Well, I don't know how that's equatable. But
well, then how many?
I'm just saying to the fan base.
How many characters do you think there'll be?
Well, I would say at least.
I would think 10 to 12. I would think.
Man,
everybody say ARMS should at least get in the double digits at the very least.
You would think.
Maybe, but you know what? Because it's all new characters, every single one is new. They might just keep it really low.
God, I'm gonna be real with you. If there's only the 5 characters, I'm
pass.
I think I'm passing. I haven't seen enough to say that for sure, but I'm saying no. I ain't buying it.
But what if there's like a single player stuff?
There's not going. There won't be. There's more than that.
Because then you're only playing. If you're pick a character, then you play against yourself and 4 other characters, and what? It'd probably maybe a boss. If you're playing like a story mode.
Like a budget title.
I mean, yeah, but say unless they're doing something like Splatoon related, but you don't really want to do that with a fighter.
Yeah, you could add. I mean, you could add some characters down the road, but
I mean, you can. But I'm saying like you don't want to start the game off with 5 fighters.
No, I would
$60.
I would say they got to at least have 10 at launch.
Yeah, what is this? You can't do that because what is this? Killer Instinct or something?
You know what I'm saying? Killer Instinct has seasons for God's sakes.
Mm-hmm. So I would fully expect more characters, and then I don't know what else. What else can they cover with that game that we don't already know?
You mean everything? You mean like everything? I mean, come on, man. We barely know anything.
Nothing about this game other than the fact you can.
I know, but it's just gonna be online and offline battling one-on-one, I guess. Maybe there's...
I don't know. There might be a single player, man. They might do
honestly, I think there is a single player, and I also
a
think
story for each character.
We also don't know.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a
modes
typical fighter, you would think.
Yeah, we don't know what modes we're getting.
Yeah, I mean, pretty safe to say there's probably training, and there's probably an arcade, and then there's probably online.
Yeah. Also, I'm curious about if they're going to ask you what lore, and I know this is stupid, but you know, it's Nintendo, and I get a kick. I get a kick out of all the lore they did with Splatoon. I'm curious.
Right, that was awesome. Why do they have springy arms? Where are they from? You know, that
hey man, it's just that interesting, and the fact that it looks. A lot of people keep thinking it's Nintendo's version of Overwatch, and it was like
without the shooting.
Well, no, they're still shooting. They're just shooting their hands all the damn time.
So I mean, the idea of a single player, I guess it's not far-fetched, like a 3D platformer type of thing, or
I was expecting like a single player. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, a single player would be considered like an arcade mode in my opinion.
I was thinking arcade mode where you just take on you just battle through the. Obviously, I'm thinking 10+ characters, and then you fight the boss, and then that's what I was thinking about. You said single player, I guess. You know, I never thought of it, but I wouldn't rule it out completely.
I don't know how you so you mean like a traditional single player where you're walking around?
I mean, I guess.
I think the single player would just be arcade personally.
But then you could have each character has their own story.
Yeah, but I don't know how Nintendo's gonna do that. I've never really. I would be interested in seeing it, but like.
Nintendo's not known for stories.
And Nintendo has talked about like no lore with this game yet, if you notice. Like,
I would like to have a subspace emissary with arms.
I mean, do you really need lore for this type of game? Like,
yes, because I mean, think about it. I want to know Ribbon Girls. Think about this way: when Splatoon was announced, like I think when it was initially revealed at E3, we kind of got like a basic trailer and understanding of the game, and the next time we saw it, we kind of got this weird lore blowout on top of everything else, like. Welcome to the you got the Square researchers and it's we're in this world of all these cephalopods and stuff. Like that second Splatoon information dump not only poured out a whole bunch of lore, but also poured out like all the different features of the game. I feel like with ARMS, it just seems weird that literally it's just kind of like we got these characters who can throw arms at each other, and it kind of just stops at that. Like I think there's way more to this game. I think this is gonna be like it'd probably be like a Splatoon thing where Splatoon was initially revealed, had an interesting concept, and then the second time we saw it, it was like a damn blowout. Like that single player trailer.
I hope it's not like Splatoon, which is story blue balls.
Listen.
Well, I want more from Splatoon. I don't want another game that does the same stuff.
Listen. We already still got to answer the question: where the fuck is Callie in the trailer? Considering you had Marie all by herself, and you're like,
she did.
I hope dead.
Hey, chill out, man. I mean, great. I'm Team Marie to begin with. Callie cool. I'm Team Marie to begin with. That ain't the point. I know some fans be mad as fuck. Don't say that shit.
I want Team England. Let's have them.
Fans put their own lore into these games, man. Like
nothing. Callie Marie.
I mean, not a lot to do with Callie Marie, but a lot of people have affinity for them too.
Well, that's why I like the humanity part. How they had. Humanity's done, and all of a sudden these England guys are here. That's way better.
They died with the Wii U generation. That's what happened.
It's kind of dark, man. It's kind of dark.
It is dark.
I guess. I mean, T, what do you think for ARMS? I mean, we've talked about it a lot, but what do you expect from this direct for ARMS?
I haven't even thought about it. I don't know what to expect from ARMS. Like, I expect them to talk about the different modes and. Maybe some more characters they're going to show off and like really get into maybe well, they already did that with like what arms do, the different arms do, and a different hand.
Well, actually, here's my question: you think they'll be able to buy? Maybe you have the ability to go to a shop and buy more different types of arms.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like maybe they're like more that are a little bit more variety. Because obviously the ones we got so far are cool. But it'd be interesting to see, like, if there are combos that can be created from, like, swinging one type of arm and then coming at it again with the other type.
Yeah.
Like you have the one that's like a shuriken and the other one that's like a boomerang, and you can do like ridiculous combos. Like I don't know.
Almost like Mario Kart, where you pick your tires, and you pick your kart, and you pick your glider, and all that combined in different ways can help you with speed and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, can it do? Can you put different combinations of arms and hands together?
Yeah, and then you combine with your character's specific abilities, like how Ribbon Girl can do double jumps and Ninjara can like disappear in midair and shit.
Yeah.
See how many characters did Pokken Tournament launch with? Because it didn't have any.
It was like 12. I think it was like 12.
Like 12,
yeah.
12 or 13 and even the DLC ones we never fucking got in the States.
Yeah, never got them. But like,
I don't want to talk about that
because the game apparently didn't sell enough.
It's sold
obviously
like $1 million.
Right. Like, why couldn't they just said
that's the
it's
one
on the
port,
Wii U, man?
That's the one port I fucking want purely for that.
I think that's the one port you're gonna get. Probably.
I think we Pokken Tournament 2 would be before port, but
I think that's in the cards.
All right, so let's talk about Splatoon 2. We had the test fire. We had, we've seen 3-4 state. Well, in action, I don't know if we've only seen the 2 stages in action, because the test fire had 2. And what did the E3 or not the E3? The announcement.
The third one.
Robert, what was that playable at the event?
At the event, it was the same ones that they showed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We got that third one.
They've showed some pictures of the skate of that.
That one looks
BMX
super. That one looks super interesting to me personally.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like you're if you inked up that whole area, you'd be almost borderline gliding on the walls every time you kind of jump in there. Yeah,
that's true.
And I kind of want to see if that maybe pertains to new modes or if that's just still. I mean, obviously you're gonna still be able to do that in Turf War, but I like the idea of like having a map where you could literally like swing around the whole thing if you ink out a path. Just cool as hell to me.
Yeah. Before we go on to Splatoon, I guess I forgot we do the predictions for the ARMS release date. I know Robert, you already had kind of your guess earlier. If you remember what you said.
You don't remember.
Robert?
I gave it up. Well, I do have a prediction. Did I really give one earlier? I don't remember.
I thought somebody did. I thought it was you.
No, I didn't. I don't remember saying.
Yeah, you get.
I was saying, Robert is drunk. Don't worry about it.
I do have a prediction. You want me to say it?
Go ahead. For ARMS.
For ARMS, I say May 19th.
All right, that's pretty soon. Terrell, you have a date?
Yeah, I think May 15th.
What?
T?
Yes.
May 26th.
You're thinking of Monday there, Terrell?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Monday. I'm fucking
out of nowhere.
You want to look at a calendar and check the Fridays?
Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll look at a calendar real quick since nobody wants to give me any fucking peace of mind. You know what? Fine. I think it's going to be May 16th. Boom.
What?
You know why? Because guess what's releasing on a Tuesday this month?
Nothing.
Exactly.
What is?
Mario Kart 8.
No, it's not.
It's
releasing on the 28th.
The 28th. That's a Friday.
That's Friday, dude.
Wait.
Fail.
You got a 2017 calendar?
I'm looking at the map for April right now.
You got a 2017 calendar or 2016?
Oh, I see what I did.
Live on the air failure.
I'm looking at the April calendar and I saw 28, but I'm looking at March 28th.
Yeah, that's March 28th.
Yeah, I was looking at April 28th. Okay. I'm sticking with 16. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead.
Take your L's in stride. I don't give a damn. Never back down, folks. Always remember that shit.
I'm gonna say June 16th.
My birthday.
And close to T's birthday, according to my calendar. A couple weeks before.
Yeah. I was saying it's my birthday. That's my. You literally picked yours.
Yeah. I'm saying the week of E3. I'm saying June 16th.
So you're a Cancer too? Look at all these cancers.
I thought I was a Gemini.
T, can you?
Maybe that is Gemini.
Are you able to look at a calendar? Is T able to look at a calendar properly?
I ain't changed shit.
Me?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think Mario Kart 8 is coming out on the 12th. Oh, we talking about ARMS, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said the 26th.
Same day as Street Fighter.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, really?
That's just a dick move towards Capcom. Hey guys, I'm gonna put on a fighter next to your fighter.
Okay, let's.
It's a classic fighter though. It's not like it's been around.
Oh, so ARMS is not. So you saying ARMS isn't a real fight?
And next week, after the direct, our next podcast, depending on what we'll see, I want to discuss our thoughts on what we think ARMS will actually do sales wise and community wise. But
I'm more concerned about that you think that ARMS is going to release in June because to me that then brings up the question: when the hell do you think Splatoon 2 is going to launch?
Well, we'll talk about that later.
You mean in a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah. Splatoon 2, let's get back to thoughts for what they'll show. I think they've already kind of talked about some stuff. They're going to bring back the rollout of content, but they better have the squads, the friend squads and all that there day one. And we need some confirmation of that kind of stuff in the direct. Don't leave any questions. Yeah.
Now, how would you feel if they say later on when the service comes, we're gonna have squads?
Yeah, I guess I'll wait till the service. I think the service is gonna launch with Splatoon 2. So
no online multiplayer until September.
Imagine. That'd be funny.
It's funny because it could happen because it's Nintendo.
So, do you think they'll be talking about map rotation, stuff like that? I mean, what do you guys expect?
Oh yeah, we're gonna take an L on that. All right.
No, I think they'll have a separate direct for that very specific stuff.
Okay, that's possible. What do you think?
But I think they'll talk about single player for sure.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about, really. They already said it's about the same. Going to be about.
Yeah, but they haven't really said anything about the single player.
Like a tutorial, just like the first game. So.
Yeah,
maybe
you gotta show it though.
Yeah,
that's not acceptable for me. Another glorified tutorial. I wanted the game to be fleshed out.
Me too. I want it to be fleshed out.
I know. We were talking about that.
Squids everywhere. How much more flesh do you need?
What?
Damn it! Never mind.
I was hoping this game would be like it could be the single player could be like a shooter platformer, you know, where it's just.
I was hoping for like a 20-hour adventure, but
yeah,
the
potential is there for it, you know, but
they still can, but for some reason they don't want
to do it, man.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a separate game for it, even, you know.
Oh yeah, like we talked about that. Even just give us a spinoff, then. You don't want to give us
Super Inkling Adventure.
Because I mean, there's so much potential there. I was thinking for 3D platformer with Splatoon mechanics. I mean,
my goodness.
So, I mean, I guess anybody have any other? What do you expect for real? What do you expect to find out?
New maps. They'll show up some new maps, but that's a problem.
I want to hear the new commercial theme song.
Yeah, I don't even know what that would be.
Well, Splatoon. What do we expect?
No, we're not.
Well, the whole thing, I think, for instance, that the fact that they say they're gonna focus mainly on ARMS and Splatoon, but they're also going to show other games, which make no sense. But
so, why even point that out? It doesn't make sense. It's like
because it's like that means to me those other games that they're going to show, those 3DS games, are going to be about 30 seconds.
I think that's what you think.
Yeah,
there's going to be half the direct is on damn 3DS games.
I think people are going to be happy about the fact that they're like the lesser half of the direct, because we were like, I don't want to see no fucking polygons no more. I want to see no square faces.
Why are you still making 3DS games, bitch?
Where's my Pokemon stars, damn it? Yeah.
For real, that's what people are gonna be upset. As soon as they come on, I can already hit.
Well,
here comes the 3DS stuff.
3DS, and it's like
you'll be watching those live reactions, and all the damn 3DS parts will be cut out.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Pikmin. 3DS. Like
I
wanna
keep
see
saying
that.
it would be awesome if for ARMS they had Little Mac as a fighter, right, or something.
A lot of people have said that.
How? No, I know, no, but the way I've actually thought how it could be implemented, he doesn't have any of the stretchy arms or something, but the only way to attack him is from far away. So you have to throw him across, but then he'll run at you. You know what I mean? So he's super fast.
You're saying he doesn't have stretchy arms?
Yeah,
He
you
doesn't
gotta
have
keep
stretchy
him-
arms.
But
You gotta
that
keep
person-
him.
You're
yeah,
gonna
you
break
know
the damn
what?
game. That's a
I'm
fail
not
right
what-
there.
It's like the way you did with him in Smash. You throw him off the fucking stage because he can't recover.
But that doesn't. He doesn't even have to be a character. Like he could be a
could be a boss or
boss.
something.
I'm not saying
he hit
he could be the DK of their punch out.
Because
He's
imagine how cool would that be? Like it's like a strategy. You got to throw him far to actually fight him.
Well, I'm saying like it's the same thing as like how DK was a boss in Punch Out. He could be a boss in ARMS.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would run fast towards you, and as soon as he got close, he'd demolish you. So your goal would
yeah,
have
so
to
you
be
gotta
keep him at
grab
a
him, throw him
distance.
off.
Yeah,
you
'cause
gotta-
Jab his ass into oblivion.
Yeah, because that's the one thing we haven't
How
seen
cool would
yet.
that
Like
be?
how
That would be pretty cool.
close quarters can you get as far as the characters are concerned and
Yeah,
still throw
that's-
punches?
That's what I'm
Properly.
saying. How
Good
cool would it
question.
be? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Can I wave my arms
Maybe they'll
around
answer
and
that on the
grab?
12th.
No, they'll answer that on the 13th. That's just always terrible.
I would think, like someone said, a release month for sure. I'm almost thinking release date, but it's Nintendo and it's gonna be. They still have E3 and stuff.
I think we'll get a release date for ARMS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Release
Yeah.
month for Splatoon.
definitely seems like a month.
Well, should we go ahead and talk about the predictions for the release date?
We might as well. So I'll go first. August 25th.
Oh, god
Bruh.
damn.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh lord!
God damn.
Somebody else said that. I think Rob. Rule 2, maybe his
What
was.
is wrong with you people?
What do you guys think?
Jesus!
I'm gonna say it first because I think just in case someone steals it. I'm gonna say June 30th.
Damn, that's kind of close to what I was thinking.
The reason is because
God
it's the
damn
last
it.
day. It's like the last day of the month.
Of the half of the year. I mean, that'd be almost on your birthday there.
Yeah, that. I was gonna say it's gonna
Oh,
be.
it's almost your birthday, but you want to talk shit about my birthday in June?
It's gonna be Super Mario. It's gonna be like Star Fox 64, man. Back in the day, it's gonna.
That's
release.
a lot of. I mean, you're talking Mario Kart 8's ARMS and Splatoon in like a 2-month span. I mean, I
Well,
guess I wouldn't be
exactly, 'cause you
mad.
have
with
Well,
it.
for you, if we go
Well,
by
no,
your
you guys-
thing, Juice, it's like 3 or 4 months.
Well, yeah, because it'd be Zelda, then Mario.
No, I'm
Kart.
talking about Mario Kart 8, and then you
Yeah.
got May. You're getting ARMS and Street Fighter, and then June. I mean, in a 2-month span, you got 3 major games. I'm not saying that I'm
Right.
against it. I'm just saying that's
Well,
pretty.
no,
wishful
I
thinking.
thought we were going by your thing because I thought by your thing it wouldn't be 3 months. It'd be like
Yeah, that's why I'm spacing. I'd be shocked if Splatoon's even in July. That's just me.
My Splatoon is
Um,
July 7th, man.
damn it, fuck.
July
what?
7th.
You know what? July 4th.
For the July weekend, son.
Wait,
July
July 4th.
Oh wait a minute, that would
I'm
be
saying
the weekend
July
before. Never mind.
Is that a
Terrell just thinks they're gonna break their Friday.
Yeah, why would they
They
do
keep pushing that,
They're
man.
just gonna put it on Tuesdays now.
They used to do it Sundays forever. And
Nah,
then,
I don't give a damn. Nah, I don't give a
So-
damn.
Yeah, Rule 2 and we're pretty close. He said August 25th, and then he put
Have you been to his house yet?
June 23rd for his ARMS release date. So
damn,
we're both. What did I?
I like
say?
how y'all
I said
pushing that
16th.
way out. To me.
that's
Yeah.
way out there.
But
I got
overall, I mean, I guess we'll see.
I'm
Somebody.
just saying because you still got Fire Emblem Warriors, you still got Xenoblade, and you still got possibly Pikmin 4. Possibly we're not gonna
Whoever
confirm that.
wins, everybody gonna pitch in to get them a copy of the game.
No bullshit. You mean I'm also have to spend $10 extra because it's a cartridge, so I ain't got that kind of money.
Cartridge cheaper than digital because of the Gamers Club or Amazon Prime. It's like
Ooh.
so crazy that they
Yeah,
have.
no. What's the point of buying digital?
I know.
Convenience,
Jesus.
man. You can
Convenience.
conveniently remove money from your wallet.
I thought you were gonna say the convenience of DRM that forces me to download the game anyway.
It's gonna be weird putting a different cartridge. I haven't Zelda's been the only game since March 3rd in my Switch.
It's weird just hearing that. It's gonna be weird putting in a different cartridge.
I know.
Go break that Switch in. Son.
But talking, you guys had mentioned, you know, the 3DS stuff gets covered. I listened to Leveled Head's video about, I guess, I don't know. I don't follow a lot of people, and he's following people who are like saying that there should be more third-party games on the Switch, you know, by now, whatever. But in that, he was talking about how every time Nintendo would do a direct, it'd be all about the 3DS with a little bit of Wii U. That's when he started realizing, hey, they're not really supporting the system anymore, you know, and stuff. And it's like, I understood why people are like, I wanted more Wii U. I understand that, but they also have the 3DS still. So I mean, I never get mad at it, and I usually watch directs on the replay because they're usually playing when I'm at work. This one will probably be no different. So I could always
no,
just
it's at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I usually don't get home to about 6:15.
Oh, right.
So I've always been able to kind of jump ahead of the games I didn't care about. But
well, that's the stigma, man. Well, you know, some people are salty about the 3DS.
People just didn't like the 3DS stuff. I mean,
I'm curious about it. Doesn't that NBA Playgrounds game come out in May?
Oh, yeah, that comes out in May.
Is that really a physical release? No, right?
I don't know.
That doesn't make it not count. That game. He was like,
it doesn't mean it doesn't count.
No, but
he's like, oh, it's like ain't a physical release, right?
No, well, wouldn't it be like, you know, it's not like it's not gonna go up against arms. Like arms are gonna
man.
It doesn't have the muscle for it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Depending on the price and stuff, I mean that could take some sales away, but if it comes out like right before it. I mean, because Robert, there are people who buy like a game and then play it extensively before thinking of buying. No, listen, before even thinking about buying the next game, not just like buying every new game. Just people don't have the time or the funds to do that.
But I don't think Playgrounds is gonna be $60. I think
no, it's 20. I thought it was already.
I think it's gonna be 20.
But I mean, like that game could come out. Let's say if you think ARMS is coming out in the middle of May. And that could be enough to tide people over and maybe, wait on ARMS or something, you know. If they're that close together, I could just see that. Maybe maybe ARMS would kill the NBA game, but, you know, it's just, you don't want to have too many games in the same. I mean,
the NBA game.
Well, we noticed there's a bunch of indie games coming out every damn week.
I know.